So let's now talk in these few minutes we have together about how to at least practically build that solution. I like to talk, when we talk about reminders, we talk about grand things. When we talk about advice, I believe in talking about advice from a very practical, even minimalist point of view. Things that you can practically do, and that's why I don't like to share much personally, even though I read them for myself for inspiration. I don't like to share stories of the tabi'un and the sahaba, the companions of the Prophet radiallahu anhum ajma'in, who prayed the entire night, or recited the whole Quran in a week, or made dua and then it started raining. Those stories, I don't share them. You know why? Because you know what happens to most of you when you hear that? Man, they were so awesome. I'm so bad. Assalamu alaikum. That's the end of the... Man, Sahaba were really cool. I'm so going to hell. That's it. That's it. Let's start little by little. أول الغيث قطر ثم ينهمر. The Arabs have a saying, it says, it's in many other cultures too. The first of the heavy rain is just a drop, then it pours, right? Let it build little by little. The first thing you got to do is you have to discipline your life, people. I have to do it, you have to do it. You know what it means to discipline your life? Go to sleep early. Pray Isha and go to sleep. Don't go to the hookah joint until 12:30 a.m. Don't go see a movie. Don't go hang out with your friends. Don't watch Islamic lectures until 2 in the morning. Do not. It is not beneficial for you. Pray Isha and go to sleep and wake up early. Wake up before Fajr. Give yourself 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I know it seems impossible. It's only impossible because of Netflix at night. Okay? That's the only reason it's impossible. Give the nightlife up. Let the night be for sleep. At least you're not accumulating sin every night. At least you're not burying your heart under more sin every night. At least you're sleeping. At least you're innocent for that much. At least that much. Then you wake up and you pray. At least start with a routine of praying Fajr on time. Start with Fajr on time. And the guys here, at least once a week, guys, make it to the masjid for Fajr. At least one. I don't ask you every day. Just one day a week. Give yourselves one day a week. And you don't catch the second rak'ah right before the salam. Right? And then after you finish making it up, you're like, oh, masjid today. It's right. You're like pointing at the right hand. You wrote that down? You got that? You got that? Fajr? You're like, yeah. Get to the masjid early. Let me tell you something about Fajr in the masjid. It has a spiritual impact that only people who go to it will experience. It can't be explained in a lecture. When you go to it, when you go to the prayer, and you sit there in the masjid quietly, and you wait for the prayer to start, and you sit there and you recite Quran, and you ask Allah to forgive you in those morning hours, and then you stand next to other believers and countless armies of angels, and you stand and you pray in front of Allah in that early morning, giving up your sleep, which only happened because you gave up your nightlife. When you do that even once a week, the joy you will get out of it, as you are walking out of the masjid, you will wish to yourself you did that every morning. I swear to it. I guarantee it. You're going to walk out of that masjid saying, man, I wish I could do this every morning. You really will. But start with once a week. Start with once a week.
It's just me and you, Guy. Us and you. This is the studio joint. It's as big as your imagination is.
This where he made all our hits, you know what I'm saying? Turn the beat on, turn it loud, and just lay it down, man. What makes me very different is the way I'm just gonna come onto a beat. I might sing on a beat, I might rap on the beat. I'm just a different person.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be Spider-Man. I'm not a Power Ranger. I'm a super slayer, Uncle Jimmy.
Yeah, my style is like 3 crazy, you know what I'm saying? Whatever is looking good to me or just feel good, I'm gonna put it on. If somebody say it ain't in style, I'm gonna just make it in style, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just wear it.
Monday, Tuesday, Russia, Spain. Ain't nobody else like me on the planet because I am me. Individuality always wins.
Brotherhood is like a unit. Y'all tight, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody separate y'all, boom. Y'all a squad, y'all a team.
Everybody got their struggles in life, but it's not really about the cards you dealt, it's about the way you play them. So we always just look to the positive sides of everything.
Growing up, like, you know what I'm saying, like we had a lot of faced with certain situations, so boom.
2 heads are better than one.
We just took that philosophy and just ran with it. I definitely dreamt of the life that I have right now. But I didn't really understand what the life that I wanted really was. Now I'm just discovering every day something new.
This is way bigger than anything I could have ever dreamed.
Make sure you put out good energy and your future will have good energy come back towards you, you know. To the fans, a million, we love you, man. Sure life.
And the east of compound
75. If they don't trust you, they're not going to let you go. I just want to join the infantry and just like do something as far as like serving my country.
Want to come look at the map, Cox? Or I'll bring it to you. I'll show you what we're looking
Peers is like, that's all we got out here. It sucks that your boys are out there with you, but it's like brotherhood through misery.
Yeah, I know. Give me a second.
Corporal Cox, scout sniper, born in New York City, New York, and moved to the Bronx. Love New York. Been like to a bunch of places, nothing compares to it. I just got a long gun. I could see further. Like I remember when I did my first deployment to Afghanistan as an 11, I was like, I could barely see these people. It definitely instilled some fear in the enemy once like they get like the close shot to them.
You got like 2 people that keep squatting up and down. I'm about to range it.
I definitely think I was like this before the Marine Corps. And it's just kind of grown as far as like dealing with things. You can't just complain about everything, so just gotta truck on, roll with the punches. It kind of helps you in life too, so you always take the good things from people and just try to instill them with yourself, and then just see the bad things. And definitely got like thicker skin. You just deal with it together, kinda. You don't want to go through that experience alone. And my team leader, he tells me what he needs to get done. I help him out. I could take my own element, and we work really good together. And I think you just have to have like a good person that you trust. Kind of like one of the guys, but he's firm too. So it comes to a point where you don't want to upset him.
Yeah.
Like, because you feel like you let him down, and that hurts you more than anything.
But there is a guy to the, like if you go to the left of the hose, if you go to the edge of that compound, there is a guy like over there that was squatting too.
I love operating. Not all of them are home runs. And then you do have some snoozers, which is like, it happens. So, gotten older, thicker skin, smarter. This is what I always wanted to do. So, I like people who was like, oh, I wish I always joined the Marine Corps or went to Afghanistan, but they didn't. And it's definitely like one of those things like I don't have to think about what's like, I wish I did this or something. Like I could grow old. I don't know, I'm just me.